Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the gold price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And starting here on the 2-week chart for the all-time history, we are looking at two scenarios for the gold. We have a 1, 2 and then 3, 4 and a 5 leading diagonal toward the upside as a zigzag for a wave 1, zigzag for a wave 3. You're looking for a wave 4, of course, toward the downside after we finish, of course, as is a wave 3 here. So to make sure that we have finished the wave 3, we're gonna dive deeper, of course, inside it. After we finish, of course, the all-time history, we have another scenario, A, B, and a C toward the upside, finished, of course, to be finished as a wave C, as an impulse where you might have a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 to finish a wave C in a zigzag A, B, C, of course, toward the upside. Now, did we finish this area? Did we finish, of course, an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? As you might see, the wave 5 is a very long and very extended, of course, where we have seen, of course, here a very nice wave 4, not invalidating this impulse or this wave 1, where you have very clean impulse toward the upside. This wave 5 is very extended right now, and we're looking still, of course, for higher potentially, and we are already in the blue zone, very close to the target that we would like to hit, 1.618 or the 886 even, of course, which is a target for a wave 3 in a leading diagonal. Now, if we dive a little bit more deeper here on the daily chart, we are looking at the following scenario in this wave toward the upside. After having this wave 4, you got a 1, 2 and potential wave 3, 4 and a 5. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your wave 3. You got a wave 4 and a 1, 2 and then 3, 4 and a 5. Continuation toward the upside. Let's zoom in, of course. For this wave, we have, of course, an ABC for a wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 3, WXY for a wave 4, and, of course, a final wave 5 to be finished, of course, at this high here exactly. We saw, of course, a finished wave 5 finishing most of the scenario. Now, today we see, of course, again, a move towards the upside after a sharp move downward. So we can see, of course, here on the 4-hour chart, we are looking at 1, 2 and potential 3, 4 and a 5 finished impulse toward the downside, but very weird, where we can see, of course, a rebound, very strong rebound toward the upside. Now, if this is finished as 3 waves down, are we continuing toward the upside as a simple extension? Because, of course, an impulse can do some extensions, right? And adding, of course, simply some corrections and then one more leg toward the upside. This is very possible when you are very bullish on a chart, which is the gold, of course, in this case scenario. If we dive deeper a little bit on the 2-hour chart here, we have, of course, finished here all the targets we have hit. Almost the target. Is time to clean up a little bit. And as you can see in this area, we have hit, of course, our blue boxes perfectly. And currently, we're back inside this blue zone one more time again. So basically, I'm going to remove these, and I'm wondering if this wave 5 is extending toward the upside, and potentially our wave 4 is here. So potentially we had an A, B, and a C as a big expanding flat and then moving toward the upside. There is no other explanation actually in this area, and that because, of course, you have very clean impulse for wave 1, very clear wave 2 as correction, very clean impulse for wave 3, no invalidation, meaning this definitely still the zone for your wave 4. Also here, no invalidation given. And that means you are still inside this impulse and you're moving toward the upside one more time again. Another possible scenario is that you have finished as we had before, of course, and you're looking for an expanding flat. And this might be, of course, a 3 waves toward the downside, where you have a wave A, you have B, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave C. You have an A, B, and a C, of course, for a correction. Your expanding flat might be, of course, the following scenario. So this is how we're gonna, of course, follow this step by step. If we have a wave B as an expanding flat, those are your fib levels right now for this expanding flat. Are we moving for higher prices, potentially at the 1.38 or the 1.05? So this zone might be, of course, in target next. Yeah. So in both case scenario, in case you are in a wave 5 extended, you would like to seek, of course, after those fib levels. And if you are in a big A, B, and a C here as an expanding flat, or a B, and a C, sorry, you're looking for a wave B between those fib level and then moving toward the downside for a wave C. Now, potentially, I would say as higher possibility, it might be, of course, extension of a wave 5. This is my opinion on it, where we might have to reach, so of course, higher prices. This is your wave 1. As you can see, the wave 1 taken from here as an extension on the wave 3. I mean, with this wave 1 as a fib level taken based on the wave 3, giving us this area, and that might be, of course, still looking for this area to be hit between the 3,250 3,567. That is very, very likely. But before we move to this scenario, we need to make sure that we are not in an expanding flat wave B. That means we have to make sure we are not in 3 waves down and then 3 waves up toward the upside, hitting one of these fib levels and then moving toward the downside impulsively with a wave C. So let's watch and see, of course, those fib levels. We might, of course, see some rejection in this area, and we gonna reanalyze, of course, after finishing an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. That was it for the gold. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.